like they wanna know me. Friendly ain't the phony, try to check me, it's a warning.
F1 weekend is back. Let's go. Day 1 finished. Let's recap the whole shizzle. First off, Red Bull. Well, this is gonna be short. Just doing that thing at the top. I saw a lot of F1 influencers talking about how Checo's gonna win this one. Yeah, when Alonso is finishing ahead of him in practice too, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Verstappen also posted on Instagram that he was dealing with stomach problems, so we can all just pray and hope that that will actually be a problem in the race and make it interesting for the win, because if not, it's gonna be another boring win for Verstappen. Speaking of winners, Aston Martin, could they actually win a race this time? I might be overselling it, but I think that they really do have a chance to get podium this race, and I think they're favorites to get a podium this race. Like, after one season being favorites to come second ahead of Ferrari and Mercedes. Like, how is this actually happening? Anyways, I can't wait to see how Alonso does tomorrow in qualifying. And I believe that Aston Martin is going to be the most exciting part of the whole race, in my opinion. Oh, Ferrari. At this point, I just feel bad for you. Like, we're not even in the second race yet, and Charles Leclerc is getting a 10-point grid penalty. Like, how's that happening? First race, finished. How's this happening? And now they're struggling to keep up with Red Bull. Come on, this is not the type of title fight I want. And I know, they probably will be better than Aston Martin when it comes to qualifying tomorrow. But just the fact that we see they're struggling this much this early in the season, it's just terrible for the team.
Come on, England! You tell us something your mum doesn't know. Yeah.
I mean, there's not much to say about Mercedes. They're struggling. It's the same car problem. They haven't dealt with it. They're stuck with the car they have. They can't just switch out the car at this point. You just have to deal with it until they get upgrades. And even with the upgrades, I don't think they're even close to facing a title fight. And when you see cars like Hulkenberg are finishing in front of them in practice, like, what is going on? It also seems like Russell has a better grip on the car than Lewis. And I truly think they will be in the back part of the top 10 the whole race. After the first practice session, it was not looking good for Alpine, especially when you remember that Ocon is still serving all the goddamn penalties he got from Bahrain. Like, come on. But anyways, in the evening, they showed that they really have a potential in this race and finished both 6th and 4th. I do still think that Gasly is the more stable driver, even though he finished 6th and Ocon came 2nd. But I do think that they both have a good chance of getting points in this race. I really don't know what's going on at Haas. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They seem to be doing well when it comes to either one or both of the cars when it comes to practice, but then in the race they stagnate, and to be fair, we only have one race to judge them on. So I really do hope they prove me wrong, because they really have had a really good progression the last 2 seasons. Seeing Hulkenberg coming above both the Mercedes and the Ferraris is a really good sign for them, and I do think at least one of the Haas's, and to be honest, only one of the Haas's, will finish in Q3 like last time, but this time I think it will be Magnussen. They were looking real bad after the first practice session, but in the evening they improved and finished 10th and 13th. They still have a long way to go with this team, and compared to their owners, the Red Bull team, it's not good enough from these two, and especially from Tsunoda, because if he does not get better scores this season, he will not stay in the team, I am sure of it. God damn it, Williams. I want you to do so well, but every single goddamn time you disappoint me. I saw the first practice, I was thinking, god damn, it's a fast track. They were good on fast tracks last season. They're gonna have a great race, but no. We see the second practice, it's not looking good. I don't think they'll have a good race. They just don't have the car for it. I said so in my prediction as well. I don't think either Albon or Sargent will get a point in this race. Jesus Christ, it's gonna be a sad season to be a McLaren fan. Jesus Christ. And that's including myself. Both in practice 1 and practice 2, it was looking terrible for them. Norris not finishing high enough, Piastri just staying in the back. And looking at Alpine's second practice, I do think that Piastri is having the thought that he did not make the best decision. The one good thing we can take from day 1 is that Norris finished 12th, and that says a lot about how McLaren is doing at this point. And at the bottom of the barrel, we got Alfa Romeo. I must say I'm both surprised and sad, because they were looking good. At least Bottas was looking good when it comes to the last race, and now they're both just staying at the bottom. First practice finishing
continuing to chip away at it.
We got the second practice, they finished 16, 20. Like, this is, and I guess this too, I don't think they'll have a good race. It's just not looking good for them at all. That's the video for today, guys. Can't wait to see day 2 of this weekend. It's going to be so great. The qualifying is going to be magical. I'm going to live stream the qualifying, so be there with me. Subscribe to the channel. I upload every single goddamn day.